Federal takeover of Washington, D.C. is in the works. Today, President Trump announced he is federalizing the D.C. Police Department, also deploying the National Guard there. He says it's a move to make the nation's capital a safer city. Local leaders say it is not necessary. NBC4's Conan Nolan is live in the newsroom now with the impact. Conan.
Right. Well, President Trump today making another move, expanding the role of the federal government in matters historically left to cities and states, declaring an emergency in Washington, D.C. and telling cities such as Los Angeles to pay attention. You may be next.
President Donald Trump today called it a public safety emergency, giving him authorization to deploy the National Guard and establish federal control over the Washington, D.C. Police Department.
To rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back.
The president's action follows the bloody beating of 19-year-old Edward Korestein during an attempted carjacking. Korestein was a member of the Department of Government Efficiency under Elon Musk, the president painting an apocalyptic image of the nation's capital.
Violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people.
This action today is unsettling and unprecedented.
D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says the Justice Department and Metro D.C. police figures indicate violent crime is down 26% from last year. Homicides down 12%.
We're at a 30-year violent crime low.
Due to its constitutional governance of the District of Columbia, the move by the White House is less of a constitutional issue than it would be if it was attempted elsewhere. Nevertheless, the president told other cities to take notice.
But hopefully LA is watching.
In fact, the city is still responding to Mr. Trump's federalizing of the California National Guard last June. This followed 2 days of unrest in the Civic Center. A trial began today in federal court in San Francisco before Judge Charles Breyer over Governor Gavin Newsom's claim that the president's seizure of the Guard, as well as the deployment of 700 U.S. Marines, violated the posse comitatus provision of the Constitution, which severely limits the use of the military to perform law enforcement duties in American cities.
Almost all of the 4,000 National Guard troops have been released. Only 300 Marines remain. Mayor Karen Bass says none of them were needed, and most of them never left their staging locations. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.